So, finding a seated posture. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep exhale out of the mouth. Feel your sit bones rooted. Feel your spine lengthen, your crown reaching. Maybe the palms face up to receive this energy this morning. Maybe the palms face down to receive some grounding. Always an invitation to bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Breathing here, settling in this present moment. Exhaling, letting go. Feeling your belly rise, your heart lift, and on your exhale, your shoulders release, your crown lengthens. One more deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale out. On your next inhale, find your hands at heart center and set an intention for your practice. Yes, get that camera set up too so we can see you good. Taking your inhale and lifting your intention skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Feel your heart extend forward, still rooting through the sit bones. Let's bring hands down through heart center, chin to the chest, back of the neck long here. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. On your inhale, lift your hands, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. On your inhale, we're gonna find both hands overhead and open hands, activating the space above our heads. Turn your right palm to the earth. Left hand reaches up and over to the right side. Big stretch here. Bend into your right elbow. Maybe you turn your heart skyward, look past your left elbow here. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Take it over to the other side. Left hand roots this time. Right hand reaches over to the left side. Really breathe into your right rib cage. Bend into your left elbow so you can really feel that stretch. Inhale, rise up. We'll take it twice more on both sides. On your own pace. Not gonna cue you because you know what time it is. It's time to rise and flow, y'all. If you're just joining, we're gonna be moving towards our half splits. So seeing how high we can truly lift our heel today. But for now, we're just grounding, breathing into the side body. One more time on both sides. Okay, everyone, we're gonna meet with hands overhead, palms facing forward. Feel yourself rooting through your sit bones as your fingertips reach skyward. Reach as far forward as you can and allow the hands to come down to the earth. Feel the chin to your chest, back of the neck long here, sit bones rooted. Gently rocking maybe from left to right. When you're ready, walk your hands towards your legs. And we're gonna roll over our cross legs. Find your way to an all four posture. So I paused because I wanted to say all fours, or is it all four? I'm not gonna overthink it. Here we are anyway. We're here in our all four, on our hands and knees posture. And we're gonna move through our cow and cat. So release your belly towards the center of the earth. Bend your elbow points back in space and feel your chin tipping skyward. Deep breath in. Exhale. Feel your chin to chest, arch through your middle back, press into the earth, tuck the pelvis, maybe even tuck the toes. Waking up the spine. We've moved from left to right. Now we are moving back and forth in space. These movements of flexion and extension allow us to tap into each vertebra, really waking up this morning. So maybe your movements are very fluid, or maybe they're more articulated. Take what feels good. I'm gonna be here for 3 more rounds of breath. Finding a neutral posture in your spine. Gaze forward so the back of the neck is long. We're gonna reach the right fingertips forward to the top right corner of the mat and step your left toe mound back. Take a moment here to press your right heel back in space, opening the inner arch of the foot, and then press forward here. So you're gonna send your heel over the top of your left toes, and then press back. One more time, heel over the toes. Press through your left hand, lifting your left shoulder up out of the mat here. And then begin to lift your left heel to hip height. Right hand to shoulder height. Deep breath in, press the heel back, reach the arm forward. Okay, here we go, everybody. We're gonna draw elbow to knee, curling in. Re-extend, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, curling underneath the body, pressing into the earth. Inhale, re-extend, reach the fingertip, reach the heel. One more time, elbow to knee. Re-extend, we're gonna release right hand to the earth, left knee to the earth. Move through 1 round of cow, 1 round of cat. Tucking the pelvis, tucking the toes, arching through the middle back, pressing into the earth. Gonna meet in our neutral posture, spine long, and taking it to the other side. Here we go, everybody. Left fingertips reach forward to the top left corner of the mat. Right toe mound steps back. Press your heel back, and then send the heel over the toes. Really press your right hand into the earth so we're lifting out of the right shoulder. And on your inhale, we're gonna begin to lift the right heel to hip height, left hand to shoulder height, reaching in opposition. All right, everyone, here we go. Elbow to knee. Re-extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, re-extend. Once more, inhale, elbow to knee, curling underneath the body. Press, extend. Let's exhale, release the left hand. Release the right knee, moving through 1 round of cow and cat. Okay, everyone, tucking through both of the toes. We're gonna feel our knees lifted just millimeters, maybe, off of the mat. Taking a deep breath in to your core. Maybe you press into both hands, lifting out of your shoulders. One more deep breath in. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, pedaling your feet from left to right. We're not gonna stay here very long because we're walking the hands towards the feet, arriving in a forward fold at the back of our mat. Inhale, hands to your shins, lengthen your spine, reach your crown forward. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over your legs. We're gonna bend into the knees, feel your chin to chest. Take your time, rise up to stand. Notice where your feet are. Are they underneath your shoulders here? Are the heels together? Tadasana, mountain pose, palms face forward. Gathering your heart's intention. Here we go, everyone. Surya Namaskar, A. Lifting the intention from the heart, space, press your pelvis forward, find your back bend. Exhale, dive forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walking your hands forward, find your way into your plank, hands underneath your shoulders, hips in line with the shoulders, heels pressing back. If it serves you, maybe you find the knees, tops of the feet to the earth. We're gonna hold in our plank for 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more deep breath in. Begin to bend into your elbows. Come all the way down to the earth. Setting up for Baby Cobra Bhujangasana, hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe raise the head, neck, and shoulders, pressing the tops of the feet into the earth. Maybe you find even more of an edge, lifting the hands, lifting your whole body a little higher. Exhale, release your chin to the earth, hands to the earth. Rooting the hands underneath the shoulders, find straight arms. Tops of the feet rooted into the earth for Urdhva Mukta. Svanasana, maybe you find your chin skyward. Deep breath in. Exhale your chin to chest, send the hips up and back. Keep the toes tucked and untuck them at the top. Pedaling the feet from left to right. 3 breaths here in this down dog. If you need a break, you can always take a child's pose, setting the knees wide apart, big toes to touch, third eye to root, and the fingers reach forward. If you're still in your down dog, maybe you play with your stance, widening your heels to the width of the mat, maybe shortening your stance so your heels can feel rooted. You can stretch the back of the hamstrings, or maybe the heels are stacked over the toes. Bend your knees, lift the hips high. Find more length in your spine as you look inward towards your belly button. 1 more deep breath in here. Deep exhale out. Bending the knees, gaze forward to the top of the mat. We're all going to travel our way, step, hop, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And rooting into the soles of the feet, round up to stand. Palms face forward. Here we go. Right into Surya Namaskar B. From the top of the mat, send your intention skyward. Pressing the pelvis forward, breathe into your back bend. Bending your knees, feeling your feet, shoulders with distance or heels together. We're sitting low, Utkatasana chair pose. All right, so everyone, bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna workshop this just a little bit and scoop your pelvis forward so you find that nice long line in your back, right? Bend into your knees, sit a little lower. Press your heels away from one another because they might be turning in. Send your heart forward. And now reach your hands skyward. Ooh, yeah, we're doing it a little more. Sit a little bit more. Let's exhale. Dive forward slowly here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Holding in your plank or supporting yourself. Knees down, tops of the feet. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, come down all the way to the earth. Find the back bend of your choice, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukta Svanasana. We'll keep the toes tucked, send the hips high, untuck the toes at the top, pedal the feet from left to right. The right leg steps high behind you. Feel your right heel pressing back as the right toes point down towards the earth. Focus on the hip. Step forward. Right foot underneath the right knee. Pivot your left heel to the earth mindfully. Rise up. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana on the right hand side. Strong bend through the right knee. If your knee is folding into center, press it away. We're really activating the quad here. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Lifting the left heel, the right leg floats back. Option for a three-legged flow. Hold in down dog. Do what you need. When you're ready, send the hips high, untuck the toes at the top, pedal the feet from left to right, and then step your left leg high behind you. Feel your left heel pressing back in space. As the left toes point down, notice where your hip is. Drawing the left knee forward, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Pivot the right heel to the earth. We're rising. Virabhadrasana, Warrior One, left hand side. What feels different for you? Are you able to notice if your knee's falling into center? Press it away. Really bend into the knee, activating the quad. Sit the hips low, raise the arms high. Let's exhale, release your hands to the earth. Right heel lifts, left leg floats back. Option for a three-legged flow. Okay, everyone, options here. You can set the knees wide apart, big toes to touch. Find a child's pose, rest for 5 breaths. Or you can find your modified down dog. Heels slightly wider so they can root, or heels stacked over the toes so you can really lift, finding more length through the spine. Wherever we are, we're breathing, or maybe you add in some extra chaturangas because motion feels good. So many things we could do. One more deep breath in. Deep exhale out. If you've taken your child's pose, let's all rise to downward facing dog. Really high stance here, so lift the heels, balls of the feet are rooted. Bend your knees, gaze forward. We're going to travel. Hop, step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All right, everyone. So we're going to bring our hands to our waist. I want us to check in with ourselves as we find our chair. So hands at your waist, bend into your knees, sit your hips low. Okay. So now, physically tuck your pelvis using your hands so you feel that movement. Maintain it. Lift your heart, then lift the hands skyward. Maybe you bring your hands to your elbows so you frame your face. Feel your heart extending forward, but remember the tuck of the pelvis. Maybe bend your knees a little lower. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. One more breath here. Exhale, straighten your legs, extend the hands skyward. We're going to bring them down through heart center. 3 breaths here. breath in. Deep exhale out. On your inhale, lift both hands skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Press your pelvis forward, find your back bend. Exhale, hinge forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands at your shins, length in your spine, reach your crown forward. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. We're gonna step the right foot back, release the right knee to the earth. And let's be focused that our knee and heel are stacked, right? We're gonna rise up, Anjaneyasana, crescent posture. Feel your elbows bend as the heart extends forward. We're gonna exhale, release both hands to the earth. Straighten your left leg, half split. So maybe you go all the way down. If you have a block, you can sit back into it, or maybe you just lean back and then go one more round. Anjaneyasana. Options for those of us who want to stay in motion can move back and forth, or rest for a few breaths in your half split. Okay, everyone. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, you're gonna slide yourself forward. Planting the hands, tucking through the right toes, lift the right knee off of the mat. Left hand floats skyward, spinal twist. Exhale, release the left hand down to the earth. We're walking to the wide side of the mat. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Give yourself a halfway lift. Bend through your elbows, gaze through your thighs. Okay, facing the back of the mat, right foot's forward. We're gonna release the left knee to the earth. Make sure your knee and ankle are stacked here. And we're gonna rise up, Anjaneyasana. Find your hands at your waist. We didn't do this the first time, but we're gonna focus on where the movements are coming from today. So let's tuck the pelvis. We're physically tucking our pelvis, and then we're gonna reach our arms back into the cactus shape, drawing your right hip flexor back, send your left hip flexor forward, breathe into your back bend, and then exhale, release the hands to the earth, straightening the right leg. Maybe you rest here for your half split, or just breathe back, and then breathe it forward. Anjaneyasana one more time, a few more times. Take 3 breaths here. Okay, everyone, gathering the breath. We're gonna press forward here. Plant the hands. Tuck through the left toes, lifting your left knee. Right hand reaches skyward, spinal twist. Big breath in. Exhale. Travel to the wide side of your mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Give yourself a halfway lift. Bend through your elbows, gaze through your thighs. We're traveling to the front of the mat here. Left toes face the top of the mat, and we're gonna shorten our stance, everyone. So the stance has been shortened. We're stepping the right foot in. If you have yoga blocks, you can find the yoga blocks to frame the left foot. And we can hold here, or if you need to, you can find the hands interlaced behind the back, and then bow yourself deeper into this pose. We're really opening the backs of the hamstrings, finding really deep breaths here. Notice the sensation of your body feeling rooted through all 4 corners of the feet. If you need to, widen your stance so you're not walking a tightrope. Okay, everyone, let's all find our hands back on the blocks or on the blocks as they were. And we're gonna bend gently into the left knee. Begin to lift the right heel off the floor. And we're just holding here. Like I said, we are going for our half split. So this is your first opportunity to notice the relationship that your heel has with your hip when lifting in space. Maybe the heel and hip are at the same level. Maybe the hip is higher than the heel. Maybe the heel is higher than the hip. But this is just a check-in. We're gonna draw the knee in towards the chest. Press back, re-extend the right leg long. Inhale, draw your knee to nose, curl it in. Press back, re-extend. And everyone, inhale, right knee to nose. Notice what's happening with your left leg. Is the left leg straight, or can you find a soft bend through the knee? Allow the right foot to join the left at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Set your blocks aside. We're gonna root to rise up to stand. Bend into the knees, chin to chest, roll up to your stance. Palms face forward, taking a deep breath in. Deep exhale out, gathering the hands at heart center. Lift your intention skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Press the pelvis forward. Back bend as your heels root. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. This time, the left foot steps back. Left knee releases to the earth. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. And let's bring hands to our waist so we can check in. Hands to your waist so you can check in. And physically tuck your pelvic points towards the base of your rib cage so the spine is nice and long. If you had water in a straw, it would fall straight down your back, okay? And now, find the cactus arms, drawing your right hip flexor back, send the left hip flexor forward. Open the heart. Exhale, release the hands to the earth, straightening your right leg. Press back. Maybe you rest here in your half split, or you stay in motion, moving from your half split to Anjaneyasana, opening the heart, drawing one side of your hip back, sending the other forward. Two more breaths. Gathering your breath. We're all gonna slide forward. Plant the hands, tuck through the left toes, left knee lifts, right hand reaches skyward. Spinal twist. So with the twist, we're really tapping into our lumbar spine, tapping into the outer glutes. And notice what happens as your right hand travels to the earth and you pivot to the wide side of your mat, right? So we're all feeling it through our glutes, through our hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands underneath the shoulders, bend the elbows, gaze through the thighs, traveling to the back of the mat. Left foot forward, right foot back. We're gonna release the right knee to the earth. Raise your hands, Anjaneyasana. Let's find hands to the hips. We're gonna check in again. So physically tuck your pelvis so the spine is long here. Maintain that posture in your hips as you find the arms again. Drawing the left hip flexor back, send the right forward, send the heart forward, deeper shape. Exhale, release both hands to the earth. We're gonna press back. If you're resting in your half split, this is another opportunity to get well acquainted with those hamstrings. because we're gonna need it, y'all. Going for a half split today, or sorry, what am I saying? Oh my gosh, we're doing a half split now. I can't think of a word. The heel lifts. Someone help me. This is pop quiz time. What was the peak position for today? I don't know why it's escaping. Standing split, yes. We're in a split, so it got away from me. All right, so we're gonna be going to our standing split, everybody. We're really gonna need an open sensation through our hamstrings. So one more round of breath here. This time, we're sliding forward, planting the hands, tucking through the right toes, right knee lifts, left hand floats skyward. Really feel yourself twisting here, stacking the shoulders. We're gonna travel back through the left side, wide side of the mat. Find your hands underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Bend through your elbows, gaze through your thighs. All right, everyone, moving to the top of the mat. Right foot's forward, left foot's back. Shorten your stance, but keep your feet parallel, feet on that invisible roller coaster track. And maybe you find your blocks framing your right foot this time. Or maybe you find your hands interlaced, floating behind the head. Few breaths here. So as I was saying, as Christine so greatly reminded me, standing splits, this is a great warm-up. So really notice what's happening from the fold of your hip crease to about where your knee is. You should be feeling the stretch deeply along the back of your quad here. So focus on your breath. You can even focus on drawing the right hip flexor back, sending the left forward, keeping the hips square. We're all gonna find hands to the blocks, lengthen through the spine, and begin to shift your weight onto your right leg. Soft bend through the standing leg, and as you will, lift your heel to a height that feels good. Good being defined by us, for us, means more than what someone else can say, right? So whether the hip is higher than the heel or the heel is higher than the hip, this is still a very effective place to be, allowing us to tap into our core. We're gonna draw the left knee towards the nose, curling in. Stay soft through your right leg. This will really help you with lifting your knee, tapping deeper into your core muscles. Press back, re-extend. Inhale, elbow, or sorry, knee to nose. Press back. And one more time, knee to nose, curling in. We're gonna gently release the left foot next to the right. Inhale to rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, fold, fold. And everyone, we're gonna roll up to stand. And let's press the pelvis forward. We're not gonna use the arms, but allow your arms to hang heavy here. And just shake yourself. I don't know what this is called. I kind of call this like the weekend at Bernie's, because it kind of feels like you're just being propped up, like, yeah, he's here, we're dancing. But this is a great way to release the energy that you might have been holding onto through that first sequence. We're gonna go into our warrior flow, and we will be introducing our standing splits for realsies. So grab that sip of water, stay hydrated, everybody. Good vibes. It's Friday. I hope y'all have something fun planned for this weekend, something light, because you deserve it. But only after you get through this practice. So, finding the hands at heart center, lifting your intention skyward, Urdhva Hastasana, press your pelvis forward, find your back bend. We're gonna dive forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, fold, fold. And you know what, everyone? Let's hang out here for a little bit. Padangusthasana, maybe you find your fingers underneath your toes. You can do peace fingers to your toes, or you can grab onto your ankles, taking your elbows out to the left and right. Feel your head towards your knees. Let's take 3 breaths here. Maybe the knees start gently bent, and as you find your breath, gently straighten the legs, finding a deeper fold. One more deep breath in here. Deep exhale out. Let's all plant the fingertips, straighten the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back. Take your flow. And we're all gonna meet in downward facing dog. The right leg steps high behind you. Bend into your right knee, opening the hip here. Feel the breath moving across your torso as you inhale deeply. Exhale, re-extend. Drawing the right knee towards the nose, curling in. Press back, re-extend. Inhale, knee to nose. We're gonna release the right foot in between the hands here. Sweep your hands back, forward and up. Rise up, high lunge, high lunge, high lunge, high lunge. Let's exhale, reach forward, lean forward. We're powering forward into our power lunge, lighting up our quad here. Inhale, reach up, rise up. One more time, exhale, reach forward here. Inhale, rise up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Remember, if you're wobbly, press the knee away from center. We're spinning the left heel to the earth. Warrior 1. Did you like that? Did you see what we did just now? Yeah, we're in there. We're doing it. And you all look so good. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Hands at shoulder height. Check the energy, is it the same on both sides? We're going to straighten the left leg, pivot the toe, straighten the right leg, pivot the right toes to the left side of the mat, palms touch overhead. Warrior 2. Find your flying warrior, pivot the toes, palms touch. Exhale, warrior 2. And we're gonna cartwheel the hands to the earth here, everyone. Find the balls of the left foot down, right? Okay, straighten the right leg, bend into your left knee. Bend into your right knee, straighten the left leg. So we're building some energy as you move back and forth. When you're ready, everyone, we're gonna find that balance on the right leg. Maybe the heel of the left foot lifts. Maybe you find your hands to your ankles, and as you will, Lift your heel, lift your heel. So everyone, if we're focusing on the left toes pointing down, then we can maintain that the hip is parallel to the earth, right? So as you continue to lift your heel higher, higher standing splits, you can do it. And you know what, another great place to do this is if you have a wall, you could always, if I were to turn towards the camera like this and then slide up the wall like that, like that's another way that you can deepen that stretch but still feel supported. So everyone, we're gonna curl, knee in towards the nose, left knee towards your nose, press back, re-extend, inhale, left knee to your nose, still soft through the right leg that's standing, press back, re-extend. All right, here we go. Left knee towards the nose, the left foot joins the right at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, up to stand. Take your time, take your time. We're gonna hit the weekend at Bernie's. Feel the hips forward, shake through your arms. All right, finding your neutral stance. Find your hands at heart center. Send your intention upward. Back bend with the arms. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, fold, fold. Maybe you take fingers underneath the feet or peace fingers to your toes. Option to grab onto the ankles, bending the elbows to the left and right. 3 breaths here, tapping into our hamstrings evenly on both sides. If you can, press the knees, press the heels away from one another. This will really activate the legs, activate the quads, so you can then fold yourself deeper. Slowly releasing the hands. We're gonna find fingertips down, straight, arms length through the spine, look forward. Gently release the hands to the earth. Step back, chaturanga, take your flow. And we're gonna meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, the left leg steps high behind you. Bend into the left knee, opening your hip. Deep breath in as you breathe, feeling the breath move across your torso and wrap down and around your leg. Re-extend the leg long. Heel presses back, toes point down. Notice your hip in space. Knee into nose, curl it in. Press back, re-extend. Inhale, left knee towards your nose. And we're gonna step the foot in between the hands. Keep your right heel lifted, high lunge. Here we go. Beautiful stability, great balance, everyone. If you can, send the knee away from center. Let's send the arms forward, lean forward. We're power lunging here. Inhale, sweep it up, reach up, sit low. Let's exhale, reach forward, lean forward with power. Inhale, rise up. From here, spiral the right heel to the earth. Warrior 1. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Warrior 2, check your energy. What's it looking like on both sides? We're gonna start to straighten the left leg. Pivot the left toes to face the wide side, palms touch overhead. Flying warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, fly your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. From here, everyone, hands cartwheel to the earth. The right heel lifts, ball the right toes are down. We're gonna bend through the right leg, straighten your left. Moving back and forth, building that momentum, tapping into the hips. All right, here we go. Finding balance on the left leg. The right heel lifts. Maybe you start to lift it higher than the hip. Maybe you find your hands to your ankles and go the distance. I almost fell over. So my left side is more stable than my right side. And when it comes to slinging splits, I can really get more lift on this side. But everyone, notice which side you have that's stronger and see if you can really challenge yourself when the time comes. All right, right knee towards the nose, cheetah, curling it in. Still soft through the left leg. Press the right heel back, extend. Inhale, right knee towards your nose, curling it in. Press back, re-extend. One more time, right knee towards your nose. And the right foot joins the left at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna roll up to stand, everyone. And let's find the feet. A little wide here. We're going into our Malasana squat. So, been all about the hip flexors today. This should be easy. We got this, right? So, let's bring our hands to our waist so we can keep our awareness to the place, the needs that tuck your pelvic bones towards the base of your rib cage. Now bring your hands to heart center. Keep your heels rooted. All right, sit it low. I know it looks real stank because, we already got the tuck, but that's okay, because then we can sit into our hips. We can send our heart energy forward. Maybe we even find a twist. Right hand roots, left hand reaches skyward. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Find your hands back at heart center. Big breath in. Exhale. Left hand roots, right hand reaches skyward for your twist. All right, everyone, hands come back to heart center. We're gonna plant the hands, find the knees on the backs of the triceps, and lean yourself forward, but press your hips up. Straighten your legs. So if we don't have a crow in our practice, all of us just kind of did it. So keep this in mind. Maybe you know where we're going. Inhale, hands at your shins, halfway lift. Keep your feet where they are. Exhale, fold. We're gonna rise up to stand. Bend into the knees, let the arms hang heavy. Round up to stand. Oh, so great. Maybe you take your weekend at Bernie's, shake through the arms because the feet are a little wider, so you're feeling it in a new way. Inhale, the hands overhead. We're gonna sit our hips low, low, low. Here we go, everyone. Malasana, yogi squat all the way down. What time is it? Oh, so early. Okay. Gently bend into the knees all the way down to the earth. Okay, everyone, bringing your hands to the floor. Maybe you set up to play with crow. So hands can come down. Maybe you play with the balance. Maybe you play with lifting one foot Lifting both feet. Lifting the hips. When you're ready, slowly release yourself down, and we're gonna sit. The time is currently 9:23. We're close to wrapping up our time together. So everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our exploration towards standing splits, half splits, and even that confusion that came along the way that tested what you know, how well you're listening. We're gonna find soles of the feet planted, knees bent, and let's slowly roll back. Setting up for our bridge posture, Setu Bandhasana. Maybe you bend your knees so that your fingertips feel near the heels. Drawing your navel towards your spine, lifting your pelvis off of the mat. Maybe you find an interlacing of the hands behind the back. Big breath in. Big exhale out. One more deep breath in here. Lifted in your bridge. Supported in your bridge. On your exhale, release yourself to the earth. We're going to draw the knees in. Find the head towards the knees. Curl yourself into a little ball. And reach fingertips away from heels. Stretching, 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 reaching. And then inhale. The forehead to the knees. Curl into a little ball. Re-extend yourself, stretch out. Inhale, curl yourself in. Releasing your head, neck, and shoulders. Let's reach through the thighs for the outer edges of the feet. Happy baby. Rocking yourself gently from left to right here. Moving through, straightening one leg, bending the other. And when you're ready, gently release your shape. If there are no other shapes you'd like to take to add into today's very hip-focused practice, you can find yourself resting in Shavasana, beautiful posture of alignment, grounding for all 7 chakras, grounding for your awareness, your breath, simple posture, helping us stay connected to this present moment. Taking a deep breath in and a deep cleansing exhale out. Begin to reintroduce movement to the fingers and toes. On your next inhale, raise the fingertips overhead, stretching away from the heels. Deep breath through the entire length of the body. Exhale to bend the knees, find the soles of the feet rooted. Resting for a moment on your right hand side, your sun side. With your left hand rooting into the earth, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And we can close out our practice as we began, rooted, finding hands to heart center. Let's take a deep inhale and a deep clearing exhale. Always being reminded of the peace that lives and breathes in every breath we take. Always returning to that, letting it be the fuel as we stay inspired, moving forward bravely, sending you all so much peace, so much love. Ashe. Until we meet again, take care. Big love to you.